just what it is. But let's get to the topic, girl. Let's go with it.
Okay,
Let's go with. We might
yeah.
as well stay live with TikTok since they watching. We are gonna talk about what happened on Sunday night on Married to Medicine.
Welcome back to the Patrix&Patrica show. We are live.
Okay. We gotta talk about Married to Medicine, honey. I am livid.
I'm done.
Livid.
I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
Done. Okay, stick a fork in it. She done.
I just can't. Because I'm telling my nerves went out the roof. Let's update them on what's going on in Married to Medicine. Okay. So they are all on the trip to Key West. So all the Married to Medicine doctors and spouses.
But the non-doctors, Quad, King, Phaedra, and Shaq.
Yeah.
And now Apollo and Shireen.
That's a lot of non-doctors.
Of course. Yeah, so that group right there, they had their own thing going on. Right?
Sure.
But anywho, Dr. Gregory, who used to be married to Quad, is now married to Letitia, Sweet Tea Lunsford.
A.K.A. Sweet Tea.
A.K.A. Sweet Tea. We love Sweet Tea. And he's on the trip, and Quad has an episode Sunday before talking all kind of stuff. She's, been drinking, and so her drinking is talking for her. So that really shows how you feel. That's what they say.
Yeah.
And she's talking about having them baby shower and endorsing their marriage.
Yeah, a little sarcastic.
And he said, we don't need your endorsement. You talk to blank and much. Okay.
And we don't care how you feel.
Yeah, we don't care what you think. Now that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Gregory's still funny. He is funny.
Punchline on it. He did the
he knows how to touch that button because she is just going on and on. Well, he was married to her for 9 years, I think.
10, yep.
And so he knows what buttons to tap in on him, and Quad knows his buttons. But for her to continue to speak out of line, out of turn, and bring up their marriage, focus on the man you with, Quad. You up there with Mr. King. Focus on him. You have a nice young man that is interested and focused on you. You need to focus on him. I think that's really.
She had to get her.
Well, she should have went to a counselor.
She got old back. She couldn't stop. Her mouth was at just motorboat.
Yeah, so she should have put the drink down. Put it down, Quad. It's gonna cause you to make yourself look really ratchet. I just feel like she did look ratchet in that scene, in that episode. So moving on, they're on the beach, the private island. Off the boat, they made a truce. Pretty much. Sweet Tea and King said they have no issues. Gregory and tried to be cordial with King. Like, man, I haven't met you. But then he added, but I did tell Quad she talked to blank and much. You didn't need to add that in there. He could have saw that at the reunion.
But the part that got me is when Phaedra had brought Shaq and heavily invited Apollo
and Shireen,
Phaedra's ex-husband.
And Shireen was the side chick.
Who he is married to now. Because they had her
but now apparently they're getting a divorce.
Really?
After the show. Yes, you hear that?
No.
Yes, new tea.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
And like I said, this is not a gossip channel. This is a factual channel. We're talking about what we saw on TV.
Allegedly, they get divorced. Let's say allegedly.
Yeah, that's the word on the streets.
Wow.
Word on the tube.
Well, that kind of stuff don't last long. And how you get them is how you lose them.
Hey, baby. So, yes. And the way I saw it with Phaedra and Shaq, he's apparently close to Shireen and Apollo. He's friends with them. And they said he's a man of the streets. Oh. So Apollo has an issue with Shaq being there with Phaedra. But they've been divorced 7 years. Why? Do you have a problem?
I wouldn't care what you do.
And so Shireen chimes in and said, Apollo don't give a blank about what you doing. Apparently he does. You're speaking down there in the water, and when Phaedra hits back, baby, she hits hard.
She is the queen of shade.
Yeah, so don't come for Phaedra. And she called her Faye. She said, no, ma'am. You're not going to call you Faye. Big back, wood back, super back, bad body. She did. Now, that's body shaming. I ain't for this body shaming. But she had to hit a lick back because Shireen was coming for her. And it was negative. And then she was out there giving tea, so-called tea, telling the ladies that, Shaq is for the streets and he sleeps with everybody. She pretty much said, allegedly, that's what Shreen, I'm saying what Shreen said.
So how you gonna call fancy facts?
And I think she should have butted out. She shouldn't have been there anyway.
She had attitude.
She had terrible stank
Why
attitude.
would you have attitude when you was the side chick of the lady's husband? Although you got him. And act like you want to prize him, but Apollo is fine. I'm just like,
yeah, Apollo's good looking.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. So,
yes.
The side chick thinks she won something, but baby, he got two kids with
It seems like the relationship is stressed from the energy. I've seen them get on that little boat, the pontoon boat.
Yeah.
It seems like it is a stressful situation. But moving on, Dr. Gregory is confronted by. Oh no, we gotta get to this part first. When Sweet Tea asked,
that's why I'm talking about Phaedra.
Yeah, asked someone in the water, in the ocean, but she didn't direct it at Heavenly at first. She said, "Who invited Apollo?"
Yeah, because
and
he was having a fit because
spoke up.
Phaedra was having a good time, getting picked up, lifted up by the tall muscular.
She had them legs wrapped around them big old thighs. I thought that was awesome. And
she was having fun.
When Letitia
Phaedra
speaks up for her friend Phaedra, because she was speaking up, and I commend her for that. At least she had to say something. I just don't like the way the response was with Dr. Hellishly. Hellishly. Because it was not a good response. It's like speaking down to a person or making them. Yeah, it's so disrespectful. It's rude. It's obnoxious.
Mean girl.
You're a dentist, MD. Is it a dentist, MD? Yeah, she's a dentist doctor. But she comes out as a mean girl, a clicked up type of crew, and just very mean and obnoxious.
And they won't hold her accountable for the words she say.
But I got ding, 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 ding. I know I almost cracked a rib laughing at her falling back in that water. She needed a douse of water.
I would have fell back in the water. My age, we fall back in the water.
Right,
she trying to get
up
faster.
You trying to get up and do what, Faith? Yeah, I mean, not Faith, but Heavenly.
Because Sweet Tea looking at her like, really?
And she hit back, but I did not like the way Toya is trying to act and come for Sweet Tea now. Toya, what's the problem? You got your Birkin. Be happy with the baby Birkin.
Because Toya, but as long as we've been watching Married to Medicine, Toya has not gotten along with Heavenly or Quad. Now all of a sudden, this past year, she's all up Quad's potatoes. I'm talking about yam potatoes. And it just ain't a cute thing, okay? It ain't cute.
It's not cute. It's not becoming. Toya, you on there by the skin of your cheekbones. Because you really don't bring anything to the show, baby. Because, if she
brought her Birkin bag.
Okay, the Birkin.
I love her husband, and I love
Eugene
her
is cool.
son.
And I don't like the way Toya treats Eugene. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Because it seems like she's glazing. That's the word, glazing over the football Mimi's husband and over King. You done it too much.
And I like Toya.
You did.
I do.
I still like Toya, but did Quad tell the people that you had an affair on your husband the seasons before?
Yes, she did.
Two seasons before.
But you could forget that. But you mad at Sweet Tea for telling that you told her to go at Quad allegedly. When she came to the show,
make it make
that
sense.
You, Heavenly, and Jackie invited Sweet Tea and Gregory to the show, but Gregory, those are his friends. Sweet Tea is married to Medicine. Quad is no longer married to Medicine.
And she's had her run on the show. I mean, she can do something like go on one of them other little shows.
Traders or something.
I wouldn't say she needs to go on Traders. I don't know
how
that would be.
I
don't know how Quad to do that. But, do something. She seems like she's doing well. She has a beautiful home.
Yeah, I love her house.
She has a beautiful house. She has a pool, got a jacuzzi. She's doing the jacuzzi, what are the academics? It wasn't a skit. It was what is that? Challenge. The jacuzzi challenge. But, she's got all that. She's got her man. She's got a Rolls Royce. You're good, girl. Go on somewhere. If you don't want to be on there filming with Gregory, those are not your friend group, first and foremost. Because we see who your friends are. Mm-hmm. You post them all over your Instagram.
And be having a good time. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with it. And have your fun, girl.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And they're within the same age group. They're all in their 40s, right?
Yeah.
So, that's 30, cool.
40s,
but you're not friends with those women. You know what I mean? And it just comes off as a fake friendship that you are carrying on with these ladies. You don't seem to like them. They don't seem to be your vibe because, Quad is very, fashion forward.
Yeah, I like that style.
And, it seemed like her and Phaedra would be closer. They're both single. They're both not married.
Well, they did ride together to the Birkin bag party. Then. No, Phaedra didn't go.
Phaedra didn't go. She probably was on Dance with Stars. Phaedra doing her thing. And, but it was funny to me when Heaven fell in water and she needed a douse of water to cool her off because that was too much cussing, fussing at that
energy.
Young woman
like that. I don't like how they always turn it that sweet tea. They what you call it? Gaslight sweet tea because what Heavenly came with that energy.
Yeah.
And Sweet Tea like who you talk to?
But but remember when Sweet Tea had the meet and greet or the dating thing? What's it?
Yep.
Speed dating. Heavenly, Simone dragged Heavenly up in there. They were out that night, and Sweet Tea and Heavenly were getting along. You were getting along because you wanted to make sure she came on that trip. You wanted to make sure you could get her there and have something go down. You had her sit behind. Her and Gregory sit behind Quad and King, which Quad and King should sit back because they're not doctors. Mm-hmm. And, it was disrespectful to the married couple. You put the couple that's going around and around spinning the block 15 times a day.
Weak back busted open 15 times. I don't care. I don't care. My back is not going to be busted open for nobody.
Not like that. Not without a ring on.
Yes.
Maybe for the Rolls. Maybe that's how she got that Rolls Royce. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it should have been a ring attached to.
She got Rolls.
Should have been a ring right down the steering wheel
and a ring for all that. 15 times.
And it looks like this next episode's gonna be some things go down. Now let's get to the part where Gregory goes and gets Sweet Tea and tries to calm her down because Helen and she want to fight her, but she's calling security for Dr. Contessa. Yeah. But why wasn't Contessa stepping up and saying, "Hey,
Sweet Tea, Chaplin.
She cannot. That lady is a soldier, honey. Did you not know that? You think you got one of them little drills up in there in your dental office that can
tangle with laser focus says Quan should not be on it. That's right. They was trying to get rid of her last season. The women, all of her so-called friends, were trying to get rid of her. So why is she on there? Why? Is it for the ratings? Because the show was going down the tube.
Well, evidently, with Phaedra and Sweet Tea coming on the show, it brought the ratings up. But this season, they're claiming that the ratings aren't
good.
As good. Yes, honey.
What?
Yes.
I need to check the ratings on that
but,
show.
I feel like because it doesn't make sense to have Quad still on there. And, but they want the drama. But to have, and even our girl Phaedra, it's like, why Phaedra on there?
Yeah, that was it.
Phaedra is not that, like she said, these type of bees.
And she looks like me by these type of bees.
Yeah, because to me, they're coming off as, Zeus nigga. They like little baddies, old baddies. Old baddies.
Old meanies.
The old baddies and the cliques.
That's what you call senile. Old people get
the senile baddies.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, women in their 50s, they're looking like they're in their 30s. They're behaving like they're in their 20s on this show. And it's not becoming. It's really not becoming.
As
you can
doctors,
see it.
as professionals.
Right.
It's not one of them on there that I would go to.
Right.
Maybe Dr. Eugene.
Absolutely. Oh, excuse us. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Slow down. Biscuits on my shoulder.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So, and
the drama's getting overrated on the show. Yes.
See, and people don't like that toxic stuff.
Overrated on the show.
And it's bringing a bad light to the medical industry.
So which doctor would you go see if you had? I definitely would not go see Dr. Heaven because our parents went to Dr. Heaven.
Oh, honey.
Before.
Right, and it was not pleasant. We're going to leave it there. But
so, no. What
maybe
about
Dr. Contessa.
Dr. Contessa. Oh yeah, definitely
And
Dr.
her
Contessa.
husband, I would probably go Lynn.
And what's her husband name? I like Dr. Eugene.
Yeah, I love him. God, I can't remember his name. See, that's not good. Boy, you better speak up so we know who you are.
Let them know.
Because we do like you. But anyway, after Gregory tries to calm Sweet Tea down,
right,
from being attacked, because she was attacked
by Heavenly.
By Heavenly.
The Popo on Heavenly.
Absolutely, she liked it.
And nobody was trying to help.
Well, Quad was over there trying to help. Talk to Sweet Tea and say, listen to your husband. Listen. I don't know if it was being sarcastic. I don't know if it was being, genuine. That's what I was like. Why aren't you over there with your buddy, your big girl? But anyway, well, she's little, and so let's see, what else happened? So King is walking with them. It seemed like okay, they trying to be cool. Then King brings up, hey, I need to talk to you. Why was he? That was not the time. I'm trying to calm my woman down from being attacked, straighten out the energy. And then King wants to approach me and say, I'm going to let it slide.
He felt like that's the right time. He said,
that was not the right time. You cannot read the room or the beach.
But everybody said Dr. G was running, especially Heavenly. She really exaggerated.
She was running from contestants.
But
she didn't focus on
Dr. G. He was standing toe to toe with the man. I mean, he was in his face.
I didn't think he was that tall.
It's very irrelevant. Apollo and Phaedra date got into it after that. Really?
Wow.
That's terrible. It was very irrelevant for Quad's date to even check her husband.
But everybody saying, my man.
But it was
Quad's man really taking up
how
for
Dr. G said, stupid. I know your woman. I know her. So,
yeah, see, I haven't been around with her. 9 years in the game.
And it just irritates me to see the people response online that are taking up for King and Quad.
Now, are y'all crazy? Did you not see the episode?
Because Sweet Tea was doing nothing. Dr. G was doing nothing. He was defending his marriage.
Now, and Dr. G, when he stood up for himself, I commend him for that. Because he wasn't going to let this young stud muffin come. I don't even think he all that to me. He's a good looking man.
Personality has a lot to do with
maybe that's what it is. See, I don't get into
you can't get attracted.
Look, a certain look. I don't get into that. All them pecks and stuff, that don't mean nothing. Give me
like
something.
A peck or two.
Yeah, you like the peck, but see, everybody is just drooling and glazing over this man because of his appearance, and I think that to me that is kind of a little bit too much. But after all this was done, why is it that Dr. G is being looked at as like he was fearful of the man? I don't think he was scared of him. The way he was talking, he was not scared.
He said, "I'm not apologizing to her."
And it makes it. Well, he said, "I feel like apologies should go both ways,"
right.
And that should have ended it right there. King should have agreed. But all the pain, King, Dr. Gregory is a psychiatrist, so you cannot diagnose the trauma on Quad first and foremost. Okay, and Dr. G knows this woman,
Yeah.
And like I said, but when I seen Letitia run across there like Baywatch, my eyes welled up. I was teary-eyed. I wish I was with her there.
In my bed, and my heart started. Well, I knew it was coming to, and the way Sweet Tea went run across there. Okay,
that's
Quad went
running. That's a real hitter.
Quad went running first, saying no.
But she couldn't move all that juice and yam on her.
Yams was yamming.
But see, T had the G-force speed up top. She was leading into it. That's that soldier. That's that. What's that soldier? Cause she was in the military.
Jane.
Yeah, G.I. Jane.
She was gone. When I seen Letitia run up there, I wanted to get up and
just start running.
I was so mad.
Yes.
I wanted to say, wait a minute. They don't need us on the show.
Yes, they do. Cause we need to come back, Tisha up, and bring her sister to
us. Cause I was so mad.
Oh, that irritated my spirit.
And see, they don't show you what happened, so they know how to leave a cliffhanger.
Yeah, they left a cliffhanger.
But this is the thing. Letitia and Dr. Contessa was on Watch What Happened Live. And I think Andy Cohen kind of slipped. He said people thought that it was going to be an altercation at that point.
He kind of gave it a little bit away.
But I don't want to give it away. I'm like, you gave it away because I thought it was going to be some fist flying.
They ought to made up. I think this would have really been good on the show if Sweet Tea and King and Quad and Gregory went on a double date and squash the beef and show how our people can get along. Can we all just get along? You don't have to be really cool, but that would be a turn for the best. And that, I think it would make the ratings go up.
It would speak volumes to the community.
Yeah, inside the community and outside.
And maybe Quad could stay on the show. No.
Yeah, but and maybe her and the teacher can have baby showers together.
It's rumors allegedly that Quad was fired. I don't know how true that is. Some people are saying that, but you know.
And you know, if they took Mariah off, Quad can go too.
Oh yeah, she was nervous about the altercation. She would kick her off set. Absolutely.
Oh,
and the thing is, Dr. G is from the streets because they showed his. Well, if you watch Sweet Tea and Savory, Sweet and Savory on YouTube, Sweet Tea's YouTube channel, you see he is being interviewed and he with one of his frat brothers,
right? And
he's showing how he is from the streets. Dr. G got some roughneck in him.
Right. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But see, people like to underestimate you because you're wearing glasses,
or
because you're a doctor, you're older. That beard is giving silver fox. I think he's very handsome.
Yes.
And I think that he has, stepped his appearance up being with Sweet Tea, because,
he looks good.
He looks happy. He looks
and
real happy.
He's a twin. So
he's a twin. She's a twin.
But be biased. He's a twin.
Yeah.
She's a twin.
Yeah, twin power all day.
But that was so awkward. They said when they wanted to challenge Dr. Gregory.
That was hilarious. That's what they need to focus on. That part was hilarious. And he kept doing a push-up. He did 25 Letitias. Letitia. I want my man to do Patrika. Ron, can you do 25?
But, so they said they sleep together 15 times a week. So he was trying to show 25 push-ups. So
Letitia
push-up. He outdid the Letitia.
But it was an awkward.
And all the men were like,
okay. But they should have jumped down there and did it too, spelling Eugene.
Yeah. You should say
so Toya could quit glazing the other men.
Toya. Eugene couldn't have got down there. I'm sorry, I love Eugene, but don't do it. Don't hurt yourself.
Out of all of them, he's my favorite doctor.
Yeah, Dr.
And then Dr. Gregory.
What about Dr. Damon?
No. Dr. Damon's not my favorite.
Let me ask you this, Laser Focus. Laser Focus. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that there are some little babies with curly hair that belongs to Dr. Damon?
I do.
Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly.
Well,
because Dr. Contessa called out, you need to be worried about them little babies with the good hair.
Wow. That's a lot.
And then I did see on another YouTube channel, they show a glimpse of who the alleged mistress could be.
Wow.
And I think she was a nurse or something. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, them nurses.
A physician assistant.
You gotta watch the nurse.
Yes.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Yes. Thanks, Molly.
Thank you. Bloop bloop bloop.
So, what you think? Cause you know what? That's what I was telling my sister the other day. It's got to be something that bothers Dr. Heavenly to behave like that,
especially towards Sweet Tea, especially towards her.
Yes, and yes, you are right. Toya ain't bending nothing over for her husband because she is glazing the other men.
Yeah,
and that would be a problem.
Yeah, and you think Toya always wanted Apollo? That could be. It could be. Never doubted that. Well, she looking at King baby now.
Yeah.
But it's like, even when they were walking to the restaurant with Mimi, Dr. Mimi, I don't remember her husband's name.
Yeah.
But it seemed like Toya didn't want to hold Eugene's hand. I'm just saying, from my perception.
From outside looking
in.
in. Yeah.
As a woman being married 25 years, I know somebody won't hold your hand. And that shows power. It shows,
a couple
like
unity.
Power couple. Yeah, we are strong together. And Mimi and her husband were holding hands, and she was walking and trying to size him up with her husband.
Well, I'm having an issue with Dr. Mimi because I'm confused because didn't Letitia and Dr. Gregory, bring Dr. Mimi and her husband on? This seems like they going over, gravitating to the other side.
Quad.
I'm like, she might have.
That's what I don't like about some of these reality shows. You bring a friend on and they show who they really are. They're really not a friend. That because she should have been up there trying to help Letitia.
But see, she's a psychiatrist as well, so she's trying to stay out. But she should
come to the show. Don't come on there. Don't come on there. Bring Alicia back, okay?
Because being a surgeon or being a dentist is not gonna really. It's gonna affect your business. But being a psychiatrist, and if you get unhinged, they'll be like, my psychiatrist crazy too, But they are human. They are human. But they're supposed to use their
senses.
No. They're supposed to use their skills to show you how to
navigate through things of that nature. Yeah. But still, she's still a friend. You're supposed to be a friend. And it seemed like she, on one of the Instagram posts, I see she had an event or something, and she was with Quad and King.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm like, okay, what is Letitia?
And Dr. Gregory. Since they are cohorts, they both psychiatrists. Child, it's just a mess.
Ain't nobody a friend. There's no friends involved over him.
Yeah.
So that's friendship. And I do hope that Dr. Contessa and Sweet Tea continue their friendship bond. I'm liking the duo. The duo looks like that. They come for what's right.
But you know what? I really wish they would bring Dr. Alicia back. I like.
Yeah, that's why I said
Dr. Alicia. Sweet Tea need Dr. Alicia. She don't need her, but I mean, it's good to have
an ally
two together.
Because I don't know
Dr. Contessa, Dr. Alicia, Dr. Contessa, and Sweet Tea together. Bring Dr. Alicia back.
And her husband. What about Nyla? You think they should bring Nyla back?
Yeah, I like Nyla on there.
And move Quad off to give her a little pause. Pause for the cause. and Heaven. To Heaven, I'll bring Alicia and Nyla back.
Yeah.
And let's see some good vibes going on. Let's see how Toya reacts.
You like it
in a group like that.
That would definitely work.
Yeah.
Bring Dr. Alicia back.
Bring Nyla back. And Kieran.
Remove Quad and Heavenly. I think that'll work. Yeah. And let's just see how that works. Because they are making us
look bad. They making our doctors look bad. We ain't going to go to
Atlanta is off the chain. Georgia is off the chain, but come on now. Y'all are professionals.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to act like savage beasts.
I know, unprofessional. Don't be uncool. Come on.
Yeah, they giving us Zeus Network baddies and love and hip hop vibes at this point.
Yeah, I've been fighting like, wow.
Too much conflict and chaos. Too much.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's something going on deep with Dr. Heavenly. Whether I know she said her mom didn't have her or whatever, and
what they do,
she passed. Then allegedly her husband got an affair and children, offspring somewhere. So something deep inside
is going on. But
for me, have too much in the world. That's right. It's too much in the world.
Yeah.
Too much in the world of that is going on, and it needs to be peace, joy, and happiness.
And what I would love to see, and they would probably take them all, slap off the whole show, but I would like to see some of these doctors get more, give them more information on health. Things to keep us healthy, like taking vitamin D, needing your magnesium, eating Brazil nuts, things that, preventional ways to stay healthy in our community. Because our community.
And this is another thing. That's another thing, ladies and folks.
Yeah, give us some tools.
Another thing is, they're the most drinking, smoking, cigars doctors I ever seen.
Out of shape, too.
Now, do you think that,
that's a good look?
That's a good look.
No.
If you're a doctor, you telling people to not smoke and not to drink. But, I mean, they is tossing it back. They tossing it back. Especially, not Dr. Jackie. Not Dr. Jackie.
Yeah, she's saying health conscious.
But Dr.
Because we look at our doctors as leaders.
I mean, they tossing back.
And we look to them for health advice. Let's get some advice.
It's like they say at the church. You can't tell me something that you ain't been through.
Yeah,
you can't tell me. So if you gonna tell me to do something, you should be doing it yourself.
But what they you say, don't do what I do, but do what I say. Don't do what I do.
That's what Karen Hugo said. Don't do what I do,
but do what I say.
She left with a bang, right?
Yes.
You agree it needs to be peace and
yeah. And a little drama is okay. Like if somebody not getting along and you know, you're gonna have that in relationship. You're gonna have some dynamic of drama, but that's out of control. Y'all, come on now. It's out of control.
They have shows on TV, reality shows that, you know, they may not agree, but they don't get all unhinged. They were unhinged.
And you bring that ghetto mongoose on that to fight doctor. That's really
not a mongoose.
Well, mongoose, whatever. You know, I don't mean to call him out of name, but he was acting like that.
It's too much.
And that's it. But when you think of watching, this is what I'm gonna really put it out there. When it comes to black reality shows, we're expected to act unhinged like animals to get the ratings. Nobody's watching unless it's drama, cat fighting, hair pulling, cussing them out. You call the man an MF. I have not seen one of them Kardashians say that. Have you?
They fight. They just pull hair.
Well, they hit each other and stuff, but
they don't show it.
Far in between. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Kim get body with Khloe and Courtney and fight, and you know Kylie and Kendall fight a little bit, rare. But it's more about promoting their businesses, educating people on law, and helping people get off from being incarcerated. I want to see some black shows do something like that.
Yeah.
I want to get medical advice. When should I take my vitamin D? Is it okay to run when it's cold outside? Something. Give us something. Give us something that is, you know, respectable. I'm not looking for the baddest on Bravo.
Yeah.
And Bravo is not that type of franchise, so it's really putting a bad, you know, taste in a lot of viewers' mouths. And we don't know, you know.
Yes. San Antonio, I love San Antonio. Yes.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's giving.
So when you see it on the rise, that it makes a difference. And it should be that way. Because we can get along as a people, as a whole.
And work together.
Everybody should get along.
And be very entertaining. I mean, I feel like it's still like back in the day when they do the painted faces. And, you know, they want us to do the most. Even, and it's not
even
good
singers.
It's not
even
good look.
Singers.
Yeah, look.
In the music industry, they want you to be able to carry
bravado, note.
Yeah, and when the country sing,
they
really
just carry a note.
It's just about
like sing from the depths
of your soul. Their words.
The words. Like,
I want to get off that trip. I want to get on that trip. You know, that's how they sing. But if you black, you gotta be able to say, do a run.
Yeah, them run. You got to overrun yourself.
No,
and then that's why their vocals get messed up. You don't see a lot of the other one vocals get messed up. Like, you know, like Fantasia has to go and blow the mic flap up as entertainment. So, like I said, for reality TV, we would like to see more visuals of positive images of our black people. This is Black History Month. So I can speak on it. I'm speaking on, Candy, I said it. I'm speaking on that. Enough with the fight. And then not only that, the female melanin is really looking correct. It's giving us that she's a crazy black woman.
And so now
I don't like that.
Now the Real Housewives of Atlanta is about to come out, so we'll see. It looks like got a lot of drama going on, so we just. I'm gonna stop watching if they keep it up, okay? I'm gonna stop watching.
Yeah, because we need reality TV with some reality.
Yes, Atlanta is on the rise. It's Atlanta always been a staple for people of color. Doing their own thing, business-wise and education-wise.
If you're in the right clique, let's be real.
If you're in the right clique, but it is very cliquish. I'm sure it's
very
cliquish in Texas as well, but it's very, very cliquish. They don't let you in.
They don't like you. Everybody else don't like you.
We have come encounter with a few people, and it's just like, who are y'all? And what you want?
Why you think you come to take something from us? Yeah. Nobody. It's enough room for everybody. Like the little boy said, all these planes flying in. Well, in the plane, there's no airspace.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. And the blogs, they run with it. Because Sweet Tea is all over. But I'm not saying she wasn't the one unhinged. But she was triggered.
Yeah, she was triggered. I like that. Yeah. And our hearts go out to her because it's
that's
not easy.
Let's have a fun team where we can make money and grow. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm doing this travel business. I gotta tell you about. But yeah, let's make the money, people. Like everybody else, you don't see them out there talking bad about each other.
Kim Kardashian is a billionaire, right?
Is she?
Yeah, I think she made billionaire status. I know Kylie is, and they were on reality TV. So like I said, why can they do it and we not doing it?
Yeah, because one blogger said, what happened with the Real Housewives of Atlanta and like Married to Medicine is that these people were trying to get rich off of being on TV.
What else is there to do?
Have done it. Yeah. A lot of them. Yes.
But see, it's a problem when we want to.
Yes, we need to laugh till our cheeks and our stomach hurt and be in good company and no drama. We have fun. We can have fun. We can have a good old time and make some money
and get along.
Travel and be civilized.
Civilized.
Civilized people. Right. Let's get civilized. Let's get it together.
And speaking from experience of being on a reality show,
yes,
they want you to sell your soul in order to stay on, to be, crazy, out of control.
And you're not willing to do that.
It's like you're being yourself. Myself is not that crazy. Now, I can get
out of myself.
Yeah, you can. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because there's no guarantee that I'll be on the next season. So I'm not going to sell my soul for nothing. What God has for me is for me. And if
we'll have to talk next time about our experience on being on reality TV.
And it's an experience to talk about.
Because being on reality TV, people think and see it as glamorous or whatever. But
it's not. I don't know how they do it.
Like I said, we're going to talk about our experience. We're going to tell it, the truth. We're not going to filter it. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to tell the truth. And I don't care who got something to say about it.
And who's going to check
this is my experience, and I'm going to tell the truth. Yes. And we were excellent on there. We were excellent on TV.
And we did get a lot of, thank you for showing us as a melanin community in a good light. So I'm very proud of myself for that. I'm going to say that.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
And there's no other way with these two here. Right here. But you're not a doormat. You don't let nobody step on your toes and make you look stupid. You will speak up, but you will not act a fool just for a camera, okay?
Because that's something that stays with you for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. On your resume, they say it affects people's lives in a major way. So, and like I said, from the incident with King and Dr. G, it's making King look bad as a businessman. Yeah. And, if they can say all they want, he was standing up for quad. Yeah. But no, he was not. He was making his debut 5 minutes of fame on that show so he could get somebody to rent some of them Rolls Royces he overpaid for. That's just my take on it. But I'm wise, honey.
Well, ladies and folks, we're going to follow you back. Thanks for being on our live. Because I think we got to go. We got some things to do. We have had a busy morning. We've been up all morning. Early.
Very early.
And it's time to
check out.
Yeah, and go take care of business. Okay. Get your backpack. Get your laptop. We're about to do this work. So thank you. And we're going to follow you back.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, gratitude. I love that. I'm working on gratitude now.
Yeah, that's
thank
a lot.
Thank you so much. See, we connected.
Yeah, I was in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. So thank you so much, and we will be back. So make sure you follow us, and we're going to follow you back. So it'll alert you